Greetings, welcome to our channel once again. Today I'm going to make a classic French dish, and that's the potato Dauphinoise. I'm going to do it the exact way, the creamy one, but you can do it in different forms. You can use vegetable stock or chicken stock as well, and you can use different potatoes, but it's nice to have a nice roast potatoes. I'm going to line the base with greaseproof paper, so just to prevent it from sticking on the dish itself. So I've buttered the base of it and I've sticked it down. So on this side I've got a shallot which I'm going to chop. We're going to make the sauce first before we go on with the potatoes. I've got one shallot, I've got garlic and thyme. I've got some white wine here. That's double cream and half the amount of double cream to milk. So I'm mixing it. You can use only double cream as well. I've got my seasoning, salt and pepper. So I'm going to finely chop the onions and the garlic, because I would not strain mine out, but you can always strain the sauce when it's ready. And I'm also going to add in leeks. I'm going to make my Dauphinoise with leeks. You can make them with onions as well, and I'm going to add in a little bit of nutmeg as well. So I'm going to finely chop that with the thyme. So now we're going on the other side of the stove to cook the sauce, to prepare the sauce. Yeah, on this side I'm just going to add in a little bit of oil just to coat the base of the pan, and add in my chopped onion, garlic and thyme. So we're going to sweat that off. So now I'm going to season my sauce. Make sure your sauce tastes well, because that's where the flavor is coming from. So the wine is optional, but the alcohol is always going to burn out of it. So I'm going to reduce that until there is nothing left in it. Then add in my milk and cream and switch it off when it's getting to the boil. So you can see the wine is almost totally evaporated out of it. So now I'm going to add in the cream and the milk. So when that gets to the boil, I'm just going to switch it off. As soon as, before it boils, I switch it all off. So while the sauce is cooking, I'm going to slice up the leeks and give them a good wash and spin them as well, dry them out. You can always make it plain, just potato. Well, I like my leeks, so I'm going to lay it in between. Yeah, I'm going to switch it off now. It looks like it's getting there, almost to boiling point. So you're going to test the seasoning. If you need more seasoning, add more seasoning to it. So I've washed my leeks and dried them out, spin them out. My potatoes are here drying out. So I'm using the mandolin, the slicer, to put it at the lowest. Let's see whether we can. So that's it. We've got some of them sliced. So the procedure is straightforward. So we're going to layer them one on top of the other. If you don't have a mandolin or a slicer, you can use your knife and try and get it as thin as possible. So you sprinkle the leeks, then some sauce. You get your sauce on top. Just barely cover it up. The sauce be on top of. Because the more you press it down, the more the juice would appear on top. So that's what we keep doing. until it gets to the top of the dish. Some leeks and some sauce. So keep pressing it down as well. I nearly forgot my nutmeg. So I'm just going to put some on this layer and the rest in the sauce. So that's the final layer. I've used all the leeks. So you're going to lay them one on top of the other. Yeah. So now I'm going to put that on top and just press it properly down. The sauce should be in between the layers. I'm going to wrap mine in foil and bake it for 30 minutes. Then take out the foil and bake it, because with the foil it will steam it and cook it quicker. So I'll put it around 175. So that's it. At 175, 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been in the oven for 30 minutes at 175. So now I'm going to reduce it to 160, 65. We have to cook it on a lower heat so it doesn't split the cream. So that will take about 30 to 45 minutes. Wow, that's it. It's been in the oven for 45 minutes. That looks lovely. You don't need to wrap it up as well. You can cook it without putting the foil on it. But make sure it's on a low, medium heat, around 165, 170. Nothing more than that, otherwise it will curdle.